Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest Mini Titan video. Today I'll be showcasing some more of the offensive abilities of this account. So I'll be doing a bunch of rallies today. Actually got a really big solo in today's video as well. The first clip here is actually going to be my guild GKR. We're going to be rallying a offline, or at least a guildless person. So if you guys don't know, if you're guildless and someone sets a rally on you, you will not get a notification. Also, if you don't port next to them, they won't really know there's a rally set on them. So that's why we're setting a little bit further away here. Our plan is to carpet in a rally and try and catch them off guard if they are online. If they're not online, that's good too. So we're just gonna pop a couple carpets in here just to get it going. Hopefully the guy's not online encountering us, but I don't believe he actually swapped his gear. He doesn't really change his formation. He's still in Cav Wedge, so we kind of tried to bamboozle him, but ended up just sort of countering ourselves at the same time. So at this point, we actually realized, oh, maybe he's not actually online. He's still in Cav Wedge, so we're like, okay, maybe he's not online. Let's go range. So again, we will be setting range for the next rally. It won't be me for this one though. Again, my range on my account is not the best, so if there is someone who has a good range attack, I'd rather have them go range than have me go range and not hit as hard. So that's gonna be going on here. Again, our first rally did not too bad, honestly, for getting full countered. Still did a decent amount of damage there. But obviously if we had gone range on the first one, it would have did way more. So going to be setting range next, and we're going to be setting it next to them. So it looks like is it Chance of Rain, or who's going? No, sorry, it's Bad Touch is going next. They'll be going range. I don't actually know what to say his first part of his name, so it's like Uncle Bad Touch. Oh, I get it, Uncle Bad Touch. I was like, Uncle Boo Touch. No, it's Uncle Bad Touch is really what his name's supposed to be, but yeah, he'll be going range here. Again, just wanted someone else to go range. I think I'll be setting right after him, so just checking to see if he's going to be jumping online or not, and it looks like he did not jump online. Took a massive hit, 7.1 mil reds there. Quite a bit of tier 4 and 5 as well, because he took out all the guys Cav. Got a little bit into his other squads as well. It looks like got a little bit, took out some of his destroyers too, it looks like, somehow. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, anyway, so it looks like it's just infantry range next. So the next rally is going to be Inf Rally. Usually in this situation, especially if he's in Cav Wedge, you'd be an Inf Rally next, because you don't want to send Cav, because you're just going to take way more reds than you would have. Yes, you will wipe their infantry probably, but again, you're going to take a lot of reds on that, and more reds than you would if you went infantry, even though you do less damage. But again, in the long run, you're saving troops. As long as he doesn't get online, you'll be fine. So in this situation, with this current comp and the formation he's in, you want to go Inf. If he was getting reinforced, that's different. You might want to go Cav for that, but because they might reinforce some Cav. But in this situation, he doesn't have a guild, so he can't get reinforced, he can't get garrisoned, he can't get anything. And it looks like my turn up here, so I'm going to be going Inf on this one. Again, Inf isn't technically my best one. It's my second best, where Cav is my best attack on this one, but I seem to get Inf a lot, because for whatever reason, when it's my turn, it's infantry. So here goes infantry here into his infantry front line. I should take out most of his infantry, but again, it's not optimal. It's gonna be an infantry on infantry hit. Still hit him for quite a bit of troops though, even though it was infantry on infantry. Thankfully he's not in gear, so I did hit him for about 5 million there. Took out pretty much all his infantry, and a little bit of tier 5 left, but that's not a big deal. Next one will just be some solos after this, so looks like, yeah, I think pretty much everything, but he's got a lot of siege too, actually. I think he's got like 2.6 mil siege. But yeah, anyways, it looks like Chance of Rain went in there, so I'll be going in Inf after. So this is going to be a solo attack. Going to speed it in here. Again, I'm already in infantry talents and all that, which is nice, so I don't need to swap anything. Poof, let's see what I got here. 2 million, so yeah, knocked him down 38 million might on a solo attack there. 2 million reds on a solo, which is probably my biggest solo I've ever done on this account. So it was really nice getting that hit as well. Thankfully, again, I was already like in my talents, I was in my gear already, so it made it super easy. So I'm just gonna throw my fake gear on. Let's check out some of the reports. Unfortunately, I did not get a a hit after that, so the rest of my guildmates took it out. But I think there was pretty much mostly siege left at that point, because the guy had like 2.8 million tier 1 siege or something, and yeah, there's like 2.9 million troops left, so I pretty much took out everything. But oh, I guess he still had some tier 5 range left in there, but I took out most of his tier 4. Actually, I hit some of his, oh, my pack 5s hit his tier 1 siege. That's what happened, so was able to take some of that out. Oh, actually, I think that's why he had lost some siege in that one battle, because, oh, there's my infantry blast. 1,029 during this attack, if you guys are wondering, for the stats-wise for my infantry. I believe I must add a fort, because I don't think my infantry's normally that high. Anyways, gonna move on to the next clip here. Found a 1 billion mite here offline, 1,025,000,000, and whatever gear that is. I don't know if that's fake gear, or they just really have that bad of gear, which, I don't know. It's hard to believe someone at 1 billion mite has gear that bad, but I mean, you really never know at this point. So again, this could be just someone who's like, I'm just gonna focus everything into research and troops and not get any gear. Anyways, so it looks like Lil Psycho's gonna be coming in here. So Cat's gonna be hitting him. It looks like range again. So again, obviously, if you have a good range one and they're sitting, where were they sitting? Were they sitting? Oh, they're sitting in Cav Wedge. So 9.2 mil from Cat there on that Cav front. I really need to get a better range set or something so I can hit these Cav fronts, because they take so much damage. I did actually hit a infantry front the other day and did 9.2 mil with my Cav set, but that will be another video. But that was a pretty good hit. I was not expecting it, honestly. I thought I was gonna get capped and everything, because the guy had like 28 million troops and I did like 9.2 mil damage on the first hit. So anyways, I'm gonna be setting infantry on the second rally here, based on the comp. Again, same sort of situation as the previous one. He has range and infantry left. I could go Cav, but I'm going to take a lot more damage, so I decided to go infantry, and hopefully I can wipe out all the infantry inf on inf. Again, his gear is not very good, so I should get a decent hit on this one, just based on whatever stats he has or whatever it is. And someone's pirating him, whatever. So anyways, going to throw my war gear on, going to pop an attack boost. Hopefully I can wipe out all his infantry here, and then the last hit, it's basically just a solo at that point, or we can go another rally depending on what's left. Actually, he has a lot of troops. I'm probably not going to wipe out all of his infantry on this hit, just based on how much there is, because again, I'm not full countering him and he has a decent backline. So let's take a look and see how I did there. Let's see how much damage, 5.3, so that's a pretty good inf on inf hit if I say so myself. We only lost 800k troops as well, so yeah, you can see he does have a beefy infantry. I guess he has tier 3 in there as well, so that's also a little bit beefy, so we'll need another infantry blast on that one. Yeah, I guess I could have went Cav and wiped the whole infantry front line. Yeah, but then we would have took way more reds though, so I don't know. I don't know, sometimes it's going back and forth, like, should we go Cav? Because Cav will wipe all, like, trust me, I'd wipe that whole infantry front line, get a massive hit, just barely walk back probably, because he still has a ton of range, so I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go another inf here. Since I got the last one, I'm already, like, geared and jeweled for it, so might as well. It looks like, yeah, I only got 900k tier 5, but most of that's because this account doesn't have tier 5, so the tier 4 account's always going to be a little bit higher, since I'm setting 375k pure tier 4 there, so I usually get a decent tier 5 count even though because of that, or even if I'm setting that anyway. So 10 seconds left. Do I pop an attack boost for this one as well? I can't remember. We'll see. But again, yeah, I'm just going to throw the speed up gear, because again, I don't want people seeing my actual real gear here, and I don't want the bots to catch it. So usually the bots aren't that fast if I put it on this fast. So he's down to 765, so down quite a bit, down to 678, so down like another 100 mil might there. It was a good hit, obviously hitting, I think his tier 3 and tier 4 backline. Did I get into, yeah, it was another 5.3 mil. Looks like there's pretty much just pure range left, so technically you could actually solo that, and you actually get a pretty good solo, I think. I'm not sure if you can walk back from that, but it would be a pretty good solo. But I think we decided to actually just rally it for the last hit. I did let someone else take the last hit though, because I was greedy and took 2 hits in a row. So I'm like, I can't take a 3rd hit in a row. So I'm like, I'll let someone else rally it, even though I would have been the easiest one shot ever, because it's literally pure range left at this point. Looks like Lord Ray is going in, and Lord Ray does not have as good infantry gear as me, by the way. So whatever his hit is, mine would be just as good or better. So let's take a look and see how Lord Ray does here. Yeah, I was soloing behind it just in case there was any siege left, but I was pretty sure he's going to take out pretty much all the range in this battle, since it is just pure range left. But there was nothing left, by the way. he basically wiped out the whole range thing. 165 mil might drop, 8 mil reds. So yeah, maybe I should have taken that one, because I don't know, it doesn't matter. So we zeroed them anyways. But yeah, I did take 2 infantries in a row, so I was like, sure, I'll let someone else take the last one. But again, yeah, you can see we only lost 175k, because again, there's a lot of tier 5 in there too. So yeah, we pretty much wiped out the rest of his troops there pretty easily. Yeah, you can see Lord Ray's infantry set is not as good as my set. Again, this count does have good stats, as you can see. It was at what was it, 1029, I think, when I showed it earlier. But yeah, it's around there. Unfortunately, I did miss the first couple hits here, as you can see. So I got on a little bit late for this zero, but you can see Char actually smacked him pretty hard there. 250 mil might drop there. Drop a Nut decided to go in as well. So, oops, there you go. Yeah, Drop a Nut decided to go for the next one here. So let's see what we're sending here. Again, I wasn't in the first 2 rallies, so I don't know his exact troop comp at this point. But he's pretty much lost most of his troops already, so I know it kind of sucks I got on late, but whatever. So it looks like he only has 9 mil left. Again, the guy is in war gear too, so it's not like he's totally naked or anything like that. He's in his war gear, but yeah, you got to be online nowadays or this kind of happens. And yeah, he had a decent amount of tier 4 and tier 5, like a pretty good comp, honestly. Like, you see how much tier 5 he has in there and how much tier 4, so if he was online, he probably could have capped us pretty easily, but unfortunately for him, he was not online, so it does happen. So looks like Lord Ray's going in next. I can't remember what he's sending. He's sending infantry, so I think we just infantry blast him to death at this point. And then I think there's just range left at the end, but we'll double check after this. Let's see. This one did 3.2. Yeah, so again, I'm not sure what he got into, but it was my turn after that. So I'm gonna go infantry again, since there is still infantry. Oh, actually, I think I decided to solo. It's like, wait, don't solo. Don't solo. He's still got a bunch of infantry left. Don't do that, because again, this guy does have good stats, and he has quite a bit of infantry left, so that would have hurt a lot. He did not wipe out the infantry. Yeah, he still had a bunch of tier 5 infantry, still a bunch of tier 4, so yeah, that infantry solo would not have gone well. He would have definitely capped me on that one. So decided to start a rally instead. Yeah, so hopefully we can solo after that. Because yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much damage. He's going to be hitting a bunch of tier 5 infantry on this one, since he has a lot of it. So yeah, and you can see he does have good war gear, probably good base stats and all that, since he is a little bit higher. A couple seconds left, so it's going to throw on the speed up gear. Just going to wait here and then throw on the infantry once it walks, so I'm actually walking quicker. Again, I'm not sure how much faster my speed up gear is than my war gear, but it's not that much faster, because I get most of my speed from the Mythic Champ boots anyways, so yeah, anyway, so walking in nice and slow. He's not online, so it doesn't really matter, but gonna go in for the solos next, and I don't believe I get in there for the solos, but yeah, he had 1.8 mil left, pretty much just range. Actually still had a little bit of infantry left there. Yeah, that is the problem when you're hitting like tier 5 there. It's a huge drop, 82 mil, but it doesn't look like a big hit, because again, it was mostly tier 4 and tier 5 infantry I'm taking out there. So anyways, they all soloed, but yeah, by the time I actually would have got the solo, he's pretty much zeroed at this point, so I saw everyone soloing, and I'm not sure if I even decided to go for a solo at this point. Yeah, he wasn't even dropping anymore. Actually, he was still dropping. Anyways, so Anyway, so again, that's the end of the rally clips. Again, I will have another rally video coming out soon where I do have a 9.2 mil hit on a 28 mil target on the first hit, which was nice. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about the mini Titans, let me know in the comments down below. If you're here for the giveaway, there was no code in today's video, so you can stop looking for that. There was a code in the last couple of videos, so go check those out. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.